ladies. Okay, so this one is just literally waking up. Come on, see the lights. Wow. He's like, what is that? That's so bright. About to cover his little hands over. These t-shirts are brilliant because he doesn't scratch himself then. So, hi. Oh, we're tired. And we're hungry for milk. I don't know why you're tired. You've had 3 hours. I normally let him just have like 2 and then feed him. But I was busy setting up my lights and stuff today. So he had 3 hours. But yeah, so today I want to speak to you about reflux. Now, I've had a couple of people message me and say like, oh, please make a video on how you deal with reflux. It's an absolute nightmare. Now, ever since he was born, really, we noticed that he had reflux. He, say hi. He, the reason I noticed it actually was in the hospital. I'd feed him, and then he'd lay back and he'd go, and he'd be like swallowing like that. And what on earth is he swallowing? And it was like, the milk was just coming back up through his throat. And he was just swallowing it back down, and then he'd be sick, and it was like, oh my God. You're smiling. You can see my reflection on the iPad. You're very happy. Oh, you make me laugh. So basically what I do, when your baby is fed, you must burp them. The amount of times I've been like, oh, he'll be alright, I'll just... You're putting me off. The amount of times I've just been like, oh, I'll just put him down, and then he's just been sick, and I was like, oh my God, that's so not worth it. Now we're going to have to change his vest, and his baby grow, and his sheets, and everything. So it's really not, you must burp them. He normally does like a big burp, followed by like 2 or 3 like little burps. One other thing I do is, he's still in his Moses basket, and we've got a stand for it. And what I do is I put a cushion like this, it's actually slightly thicker than that one, to just like raise the bed up so that he's not laying like flat on his back. And I find that helps a lot. When we went to the hotel recently, I totally forgot about it. We just put him in the little cot that they gave us. I totally forgot to put a pillow underneath, his mattress or anything, or under the whole entire thing. And he didn't sleep very well that night. So, but I think also it was because it was really hot and that. So, you are very interested in what's going on. Are you hungry? Are you hungry? He's starting to lose like all his baby hair under here. He's sort of just, his hair's ever so wispy anyway. Like, it's very, very see-through and very fine. Another thing, sorry, every time I talk it makes him jump. Another thing we do is I'll feed him, burp him, and then just like lay him upright sort of on my chest, and just sort of continue, rubbing his back and like that. They recommend doing it for like half an hour, but during the night, like, you're not going to do that, are you? But the recommendation, if your baby has bad reflux, is to keep them upright for half an hour. Yeah, other than that, really, like, there's not really much else you can do. I mean, the doctors aren't going to prescribe like a massive amount of medicine for your baby. I mean, I went there and asked, and they said, well, we'll give you some baby Gaviscon. And I was like, but that's not going to help him with like bringing up, it's just going to make it less acidic, I guess. But if your baby is suffering from like really acidy reflux, I mean, sometimes he'll like swallow it back down and then he'll make like a funny face. So I can obviously tell that he's had a bit of a yucky, acidy sort of reflux. But, other than that, I mean, he's got so much better now. We're still like keeping the iPad. You're making me talk and say silly words. I think it's the tiredness as well. You just like start chatting like random stuff. The Moses basket still is at tilt, but at 12 weeks now, he's nearly 13 weeks actually. It's like a lot better. Like the newborn stage, you think, oh my God, it's never going to end, but it does. It really does get better as they get older, and I guess they just sort of grow out of it. Look at your nice new top. What does it say on it? Let's have a read. I can't really read backwards. Sweet dreams and smiles. Oh, that's nice. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. I hope this was useful and helpful for you. Like I said, any questions that you have, please leave them in the comments down below. Don't forget to subscribe because it is free. And yeah, we'll see you in my next video. Bye ladies!